Hey there, Mr. Wilford here. I just want to go through a couple of these problems for you to help you get started. This is from Chapter 3, Section 1, and I'll start out with number 3 here, if I can get this going. Number 3, and the directions tell us to use substitution to determine if the given ordered pair is an element of the solution set for the system of equations. And so with this, basically what you want to be able to do is plug in 1 for x and -3 for y into both of these equations. And then you're going to see if they are true for each, and if they are, then it is a solution for those two equations. So if I do this, here's number 3. I'm going to plug in to the first equation, I'm going to plug in -3 for y minus 4 times 1 for x equals -7, and do the math here, and you can see that -7 equals -7, so that one is good. And then I go to the next equation and I write 5 times 1 plus -3 equals -6. 5 minus 3 equals -6. 5 minus 3 is 2 equals -6. This is not true, so the point 1 comma -3 does not work. It is no solution. It is not an element of the solution. Okay, then let me change colors and let me go to number 7 here. Let me do that one for you. Use a graph and a table to solve each system. Check your answers. So what I would do for number 7 actually is just use a graphing calculator. And to do that, what we're going to do is have to solve for y for each of these. So if I do that, I get 3y plus 6x equals 3. 3y, I'm going to subtract 6x and divide everything by 3, so I get y equals minus 2x plus 1. So this will be my first equation that I'm going to graph. Then I grab the second equation, x minus y equals -7, and I'm going to subtract x, and then I'm going to divide everything by -1, so I get x plus 7. Now these are my two equations that I'm going to graph, and so I need a graphing calculator. The first equation is minus 2x plus 1, so I'm going to put that in here. 2x plus 1, and the second equation is x plus 7, so x plus 7, and then I want to graph those. Now you can see here that the window doesn't fit perfectly here for me, so I need to change my window, and I can either zoom in or zoom out. What I'm going to do here is try zooming out once, and you can see here that I have a point of intersection right here. Now if you're using your graphing calculator, you could probably trace the curve here and find out, or just move your cursor to find out exactly where those two lines intersect. If you're using the online graphing calculator, it's kind of nice because it has an intersection tab here, and I can click on these two and press find the intersection points, and you can see here that I get 6, 13. So the point of intersection between those 2 points would be 6, 13, or those two linear equations. The point of intersection would be 6, 13. So that's number 3 and number 7, and then let me just go with red here. And if you look at these problems here on the bottom, For example, number 13, it says classify each system and determine the number of solutions. So again, what you're going to want to do is solve for y for each of those, put them on a graphing calculator, and then you want to refer to your notes as far as what you need to do as far as how to classify those. So check your notes and it will talk about classifying each system. Remember that sometimes, most of the time, we're going to get lines that intersect in a point. Sometimes we're going to have parallel lines, and so there would be no solution. And then sometimes we'll have a line upon another line, and that would be that would indicate that all points are going to be solutions for that case. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.